later on when we.
If you wanted to do that.
Right, that's just, but
Yes.
it's always a negative
Yes.
on either side,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes, it would stay a negative. But I would leave it as a fraction. All your answers on your finals will be fractions like that. Now, all of these three that we've done, took out a GCF. Now, let's actually do a kind of simple factoring. X squared minus 4x, this is where you've got to know how to factor, plus 3, all over x squared minus 5x plus 6. Again, you can't just cancel things out on top and bottom. It does not work like that. They are married because of those signs in between them. Cannot separate them. So again, we need to factor, and both of these are simple factoring. 99% of the time in the homework, it's going to be simple or difference of squares. You don't have a lot of any outies, if that makes you feel better. So most of them are going to be simple.
So they're going to get slick and there's some difference of squares in there.
Oh yeah, all of it. So on top, just ignore the denominator. Don't look at it. Let's look just on the top.
So we get our two parentheses together?
Two sets of parentheses. I've got my x and my x. And then what numbers multiply to 3 but can give you 4?
It's going to be 3 and 1.
3 and 1. A lot of you are okay with that. It was the signs that you guys were just butchering. When you have to get 4, what do you have to do to those numbers? Add them. And the sign's telling you they both need to be negative in order to add them. Okay? So the top part is now done. Now we need to do the bottom part. So again, 2 sets of parentheses. X and X. Okay, I heard 2 times 3. Can 2 and 3 give you 5?
Yes.
Okay. So 2 times 3. Do we have to add or subtract those to get 5?
Add.
Just going to add them, but they're telling you they both have to be negative as well. So do you see a common expression on top and bottom? X minus 3. So x minus 3, as long as one's on top and one's on bottom, they can cancel because they just really equal 1. So on top, I'm left with x minus 1. And on the bottom, I'm left with x minus 2. 2 different expressions, you cannot simplify those. So that is your final answer. But again, you know how to do, I'm hoping, all the factoring. So this part's just a review, and the new part is just learning how to cancel 2 things that are the same. So you just have to be able to do the factoring. Okay, so far.
So there's like no chance of seeing like equal sign 0, such as like 5.8 there.
There is, but not in this course. But you will do that next semester, where there's an equal sign in this problem. It can happen, but not. You don't have to worry about that for now.
So that's
Yeah, the bracket's going to be 0 too, right?
Yeah, you don't have to have it. Okay. Number 10. Let me find another one. Now these, if you ask me, can you make one up like this? Remember, these are, that's hard to do in your head. So if you need me to make more up, I have to look them up in a book. I can't just sit there and get it for you. So I have some written down here. Let's try c squared plus 3c minus 18 all over c squared minus 1c minus 6. Now just doing what we had on the test yesterday, see if you can factor each of those. Both of those are simple factoring.
Can you reduce a term to be mixed?
if you just have numbers, but if there are letters involved, you can't.
Okay.
Because they're married to the plus or minus.
Are two expressions with different signs considered like expressions?
They've got to look identical.
But I think I'm the same question. If it's on top of it, like in the university, then they can, not cancel, but like, you can smaller than that, I think you can divide it, can you do that, or no?
If they're attached to a plus or minus something else, you cannot touch it unless they're both identical. Like
Okay,
here,
okay, 'cause I
notice you
feel
have a, are you talking about like something like this?
like,
would
if
be
it was
in-
4 on top and 2 on the bottom, you
No.
can still, no, like, where the 1 and 2 is, if it was 4 on top and 2 on the bottom, you
Can't
can still
touch
have to leave it.
Mhm. Because that means you're cheating on this guy right here. Can't
Uh-huh.
do it. Because these two are stuck together.
Oh, you can't change.
And if you come and say, oh, I'm gonna make these two hang out, then that's unfair to him, so you can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, number 10. Let's see here. Did you think of your two numbers that work on top?
6 times 3.
6 times 3. Now I've got to subtract those, so the bigger number needs the plus sign. Smaller number needs the negative. What were your two numbers on the bottom?
3 times 2.
Okay. 3 times 2. Remember, all these could be vice versa.
3 is the minus.
Let's see, bigger number this time needs the negative. This is the positive. Okay, so what is your common expression?
Negative C3.
C minus 3. So it's the same on top and bottom. So I have on top C plus 6. You don't have to have the parentheses there, just I'm used to doing it. And on the bottom, C plus 2. And a couple of your questions were, can you simplify the 6 over 2? Absolutely not. They're not the same expression, so you cannot do it. They represent two different numbers if you put a number in for C. So that's as far as you can go. It's tempting, I know. And on the final, they will think that you guys are going to cross the C's out and then put 6 over 2 is 3, and the answer is 3. You cannot do it that way. So that's as far as you can go.
What if we're creating a new math?